my channel, Sunny Days. My name is Cindy, and today, this afternoon, we're going to play, yes, once again, for like the 5th day in a row, Global Rescue, or I think maybe 6th day in a row. So I got all my bases configured, I got them all set up on 2 squares of map. So we're going to go ahead and make it live and hire the 911 dispatchers and start taking calls today. So it should be fun. It should be a little hectic going back and forth between 2 areas of map, but I think it should be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get started with it. And if I look brighter today, it's because I'm trying to experiment with the best lighting. I'm trying to just get it right, because I don't know if this is like, it's almost like too bright, but it doesn't make my skin look super white now. I did some adjustments to it, where my skin was looking like, almost like ghost sheet white, and my skin isn't that dark. I'm trying to get you all an accurate, how I look, you know, right. So I was like, yeah, it's making me look so pale, like I never go outside or anything, but I have a little bit of color to my skin, so it's looking better, I have to say. I think so. Or hopefully I'll be able to find the right mix. But now I also have to have those lights back shining right in my face, but oh well, I'll get used to it. It's alright. And I'm hopefully planning on making this a super live stream, super long live stream. I just gotta remind myself not to eat a big dinner. I just gotta eat a little bit. Just don't eat too much. Because then I just get sleepy and tired like yesterday, and then I just want to go lay down and take a nap. Alright, this is taking a little longer to load. I wonder if I can handle, I have 10 bases between 2 areas of map. Okay, well, it just took it a little longer. I don't mind waiting as long as it comes up. So, but we had 10 bases. We have, let's see how it does. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, trying to cover each quadrant of the map. And then we've got this area covered, SWAT, north, and north base. So our northern base is where we are going to have, hold on, it's a little too loud. I need to hire my 10 employees so we can start taking calls and then unlock the what you would call it, the car wash and the gas depot. That's what we need to get. Okay, so let's go control center. Okay, we're just gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just gonna hire all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your first emergency call will certainly come soon. You will receive an assessment at regular intervals and will be given a budget for the following period based on your performance.
2, 3, 4.
As
all
long
right.
as you are not dealing with emergencies, you can take care of the other tasks that also need to be done and are displayed in your to-do list.
Okay. So yay, we're doing a little more. Now it says improve your reputation, flooded basement, additional tab. Okay, so we've already got flooded basement. I gotta keep that out now. Where is that flooded basement coming from? Alright, so we're gonna do Federal Base 8.
A person experiencing a heart attack was reported.
Uh-oh.
Location Tezel Road.
Okay, Tezel Road's a long road, so we're looking at it all the way through. It starts right here and goes all the way up. It's a little laggy, yeah. Oh, it's right close to base 1. Wow, a heart attack. Well, we need to get people on that. Why can't they go? Why can't they respond to heart attack? What's wrong with them? What did I do? Are they all coming to work? They're all lining up to get inside or what? Like, none of them can go. They have no bed to get their energy back, but It doesn't give me the option to have a bedroom yet. It doesn't have it yet. I can't get it. And they should be full of energy because we just started. Maybe they're not anymore. Oh, they're out of energy because I was building. Oh man, well I can fix that. I can put them all back. Thank goodness I have this Xmod. The Xmod thing, max all energy. Okay, we can max all of them out energy, so then now they should be able to go. That didn't work. Oh man, so I had made another big huge mistake. Well, I guess the southern bases is where we're gonna have to go. Because they're the most recent, they still have their energy, but they ran out of energy, you're right.
Some of the people involved are trapped. Location, Marsh Creek Drive. The scene of the incident must be secured against oncoming traffic.
Isn't that so? I never thought about that. Yeah, exactly. Well, I just held off because I wanted to build all my bases and I didn't want to have like, oh, like all this stress. That one's ran out, so we can't send Doctor. Hopefully we'll do a couple, they will give it to me. They'll say, now you can build a bed. And then everybody's gonna run to the bed if I do a few missions, you know? If I just stay with this, these bases over here, the southern bases. And they're gonna have a long way to drive. We may not make it. Man, they just made it. I didn't even think about that. Their energy going down. I thought their energy would just stay.
The vehicle has caught fire and must be extinguished immediately.
This traffic accident? Oh yeah, okay. We need to give them.
Cyclist was seriously injured in the accident.
Well, we sent the doctor, one to each, and then a couple of ambulance to each. This has, well, 2 ambulance there, and, well, 1 doctor ambulance. This one has a bunch of ambulance and a doctor. Yeah, doctor, 1 police, 1 fire, just in case we gotta break down a door. Same thing with here.
A neighborhood dispute threatens to escalate. Location Timber Spring.
It says, what? Domestic? Should just be like 2 cop cars or go to it. I've got some of these memorized, like what you need. You could really only send 1 too, also, but sometimes you have to arrest 1. Oh yeah, well, because I originally started the game with not cheating, not using mods or cheaters or anything like that, and I did pretty good at first, but then all of a sudden, like, my costs were too high, and I didn't understand, like, why they would be too high, because they was just charging me a lot of money for the employees and stuff. I don't know, maybe. And I didn't feel like I had too many like police and firemen and ambulance. I didn't have enough, quite the contrary, because I was running out of people and there were missions going on that I couldn't even handle. So I wasn't even,
medical treatment.
but I couldn't, I was always running in the
One person
negatives.
needs to be taken to the hospital. Police patrol car 51 has arrived at traffic accident with personal injury.
Yeah, and I was doing all the optional missions, all the non-emergency line missions, and I was just doing all this stuff, and I was still running like $40,000 in debt. And then when I would get my bonus for evaluation bonus, it would maybe only give me like $5,000. And I had to buy, I was at the point where I was buying SWAT members, SWAT team, and the trucks were $87,000. I took a loan out to buy one SWAT vehicle. That's all I could get. And then I was having like 3-4 calls asking for SWAT, and I couldn't do it. And I just said, man, there's got to be a better, I mean, what? How do you play this game? You're not making, they don't make enough money in the game for you to actually play it. So I went looking on the community page of this game on Steam, and I noticed like everybody's screenshots, they had like billions of dollars or hundreds of millions of dollars, and they were playing and building all these bases and stuff, and I was like, that's not fair. If I only had a little extra money, the game would be much more fun. And that's why I found the cheat. I found out, I said people must be cheating if they have that much money. I found it, so I'm using the money cheat and the research point cheats. That's all I'm doing. I'm not cheating anything else. It's unbalanced a lot, in my opinion. You have $8 million? Wow. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to play the game right. And that's the other reason, too, is because I am I'm not the best player at these games or at any video games. I struggle with them, but I love to play them. But for some reason, I just am not very good at it. So it takes me a while to practice and get better at stuff. So it takes me longer than most people. And so I need a handicap. Or I can't play any games nowadays. That they're making them, all of them are too hard. I can't play any of them. Like back in the day, like 30 years ago, I could play all the games, you know? Okay, spin it again, I'll expand it again. Yeah, well, I just felt like to me, it's totally fun. Like, I thought there was a fire here. Oh, I guess the fire, they're just like screw it, you can't do the fire. These guys are taking forever. They're gonna run out of time because they're coming from so far south.
Injured person has received medical treatment. The dispute escalated, resulting in extensive damage to property.
I play relaxed, absolutely. The easiest mode is always the hardest mode for me. So, yeah. Oh, I gotta do 1 and 1. So 1, you arrest the perpetrator, and you question the witness, and then you go right there. Turn around. Yep, it turned around. But yeah, like relax mode, the easy mode is hard mode for me. I won't even attempt anything, or if I have to play normal mode, okay, I will, but it gets very stressful. And that's the other thing I don't like, is I don't like to be stressed out too much. A little stress is fine, I get it. It's supposed to be, it's exciting is what it's supposed to be, but not where you're like, oh my god, I'm feeling sick because I'm so stressed out.
A small fire has broken out at campsite. Location Timber Park Street.
It's supposed to be fun, exciting, you know, like that. Fire at campsite? Okay, I think we can do this, base 7. No, not that one. Oh. Some of them I can do, some of them I can't. Hopefully they'll allow me to do beds. They'll unlock beds very soon. The micromanaging, yeah, it just depends on how the mission is created. I was looking at, you can create your own mission. There's a mission creating workshop. It's under the main page, or it's under modding, or mod. It just says mod, and you go into there, and there's a mission creation workshop where you can create missions for yourself, or you can make them public for other people to download them off of their community Steam page. But I was just trying to learn how to do it. It's kind of like a tree graph. Like it branches out from the trees, like sideways. And you can assign different tasks and you make them. And there's a way you can make it all micromanagey, or you can make it kind of flow easier. It just depends on how you make how the thing is made. Yeah, it is. It's pretty complex. I had, like, the first time I had thought about it a while and was racking my brain about it and hurting my brain over it. And noise at a party disturbance. Okay, noise. Let's see if base 9 can handle it. Noise at a party. Let's send one of these guys out there too. Noise disturbance at a party. Okay, and I tried making one and it came out absolutely horrible. It was like repeating itself in loop. It got stuck in loops and stuff. Like, I had it all messed up. But then the last time I tried it, it flowed a lot better. It flowed a lot better. I just had some of the timers off. Of how long it's supposed to take. I had some of those that, like, they're still trying to treat the injured person while they're already saying transport them to the hospital, so it was like conflicting. But yeah, if I could just like think about the timers now, I didn't think about that, and think about the timers and how quickly something should take, then I pretty much got it down. So I practiced at it, and actually today we're going to be doing mission creation, the second half of my stream. I'm going to do missions for the first half for about 4 hours, and then maybe next 4 hours I'm going to do mission creation, so. Less micro version 1.2, you can play Found Steam guides, and on my mod you can extend the timers too. Oh, okay, cool. That's neat, okay.
Location, Laguna Rio.
Less micro version 1.2. Let me write that down so I can check it out. Less micro MICRO V1.2. Okay, I wrote it down. So maybe after my stream completely, I will check it out. Cause yeah, I was looking for some missions that were in English. Most of them are in German. Cat struck in tree. All right, we need this guy. Please be able to go, please. No. Ladder truck. No, ladder truck, please work at here, ladder truck. Where are you? Yes, cat stuck in tree. We got a couple of bases. We're probably going to be able to unlock the beds. I feel confident in it. We're gonna get enough missions done that we should unlock the beds. I didn't even think about that. I thought their energy would stay up. I didn't even monitor it or check or think about that. Man, I was gonna say I have to redo it all over again. Because it took me 3 days to set up all these bases. Like hours. It probably took me like 12 hours total. Okay, cool. Send the mission timers. Right, I understand how you did that. Yeah, it just loops and starts over again. I think that's how it does. You don't put a conclusion on it. Okay, stray animal. Can base 4? Is base 4 okay? No. Base 4 is out. What about base 9? That was the last one created. That should be able to do it. Stray animal. Stray animal. Okay. A double the time? Oh, okay. So you just gave it longer time. Okay, okay. I noticed there's a way that you can get it where if they run out of time, it just redoes it again. That's how I got myself. It was stuck in loops, but it actually like that it would just start over again because it had nowhere to go. It just starts over or something like that. I had it set up. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. Like I said, all this stuff it takes me a little longer than most people to get it, but I get it. It just takes time. I have to really think about it. It hurt my brain over it. Question a witness. Okay, let's see. We've got question a witness, find a troublemaker. Check oxygen supply. That is this one. No, it.
Police patrol car 70 has arrived at noise disturbance.
Oh, noise
caused by
disturbance.
party music
Got
and
it.
is awaiting instructions.
Okay, thank you, lady. We just got these 2 missions up here, and what else do we got? We got the oxygen
The caller
supply.
was located and questioned. A complaint was
Cat
filed.
stuck in tree. He's almost there. Alright. We'll wait on him, and then we'll go back up to the top. So it's way at the southern and way at the top.
One person must be arrested.
Say, since you're playing this game and you seem pretty knowledgeable, how many bases do you have per, like, your square map? Because maybe I built too many.
The cat has been rescued. The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Yeah, that's what I have. That beepin next, but not on this one. I have it for a water park. I have some mods that make it that because that game I found very difficult and stressful as well. But now it's a breeze, and I have so much fun with it now. It makes the game more fun and more rewarding to me, actually now, because you still have to work to unlock the stars, you know. And then, like, I'm working on the Yogi quest for it, and you can't cheat those things. There's a lot of stuff you can't cheat, but at least now it's like I have extra employees, which I needed the help, and then I also have I have money and research points, or yeah, research points in
Police
that one
patrol
too.
car 63 has arrived at stray animal and is
Okay.
awaiting instructions.
All right, and so to me, the game's much more fun. As before, if it's too much for me. It's too much. I can only play it for like 2 hours before I'm freaking
There's
tired.
a calf on the road.
But
with
now
teeth
I
from the
can
trailer.
play it a lot longer, and have it stream. And I'm more into like the decorating, and like I really enjoy creating all these bases and like making little bathrooms and all the places for them to sit and eat and watch TV, and I just loved it. Oh yeah, per tile, how many bases do you have?
Back out of the truck.
Because maybe
Employees would like to
I'm
have
putting
proper
too
beds to
many.
get a good
Because it's a
night's
little
sleep.
lag.
You
It's a
can
little
now
lag.
fulfill their wish
All
and
right, so
add a
now
bedroom
we're
to your
going to
base.
stop missions and we're
There,
going to make
tired
them
employees lie
beds.
down in bed and recover completely, in contrast to sitting breaks, during which they only regain up to 80% of their energy.
See, they could sit and regain their energy, so what? You know, that doesn't make any sense. That's what you just said. But we're going to put them back and watch them all run in here. So now we're going to do beds for all my bases, so no more missions for a little while. We're just going to ignore them. Oh, no, wait, I wanted to do, move. Like a space amount to give them a little... Give them a little room to sleep here. one base for 3 tiles, but doesn't it run out of time for them to get there? Because sometimes it's like a heart attack or something. You've just got like 3 minutes to get there, and if you're having to go from like way up. Oh, you mean 3 bases for 1 tile? Oh, the mod you're using? Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm not using that mod. Okay. Because I want to have some challenge to the game. Like, I don't want to... Like, they still have to sleep. They still have to, you know... I have to assign all the tasks and stuff. And I have to pick and choose what vehicles are go where. And stuff like that. I mean, to me, that's the fun of the game. Invest 100 research points. Okay, and we gotta do all my bases are need beds. So it's gonna take a little bit. It won't take that long just to put some beds down. Come on, go over a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, because maybe this is too many. Maybe I should have only made 2 bases per tile. I could always like delete one but just leave the parking, the square down. That won't be too much lag because I am experiencing some lag. Oh, police only. Yeah, I put SWAT teams separate. I have a SWAT base, but then the other one is all of them mixed together. And then I have one SWAT team is by themselves. But it's a little lag, so I may want to well, this is a work in progress as but I can always, I don't have to start over. I can just delete a base. Like 2 bases, like delete 4 bases, that's what it'd be. Like delete 4 bases and then I would have 2 SWAT and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 regular bases and 2 SWAT. I have 6 regular bases and 2 SWAT. No, I have 4, 8, and 9, 10. I have 10 bases total. So I need to do 2, 4, then it'd be 2, 2, and 2. So 6, yeah. Alright, well maybe I should. I'll have to, where do you find those at? Because I'm using Xmod. That's where I found, because I usually don't cheat in games. And then I was like, well, how do I do this? And I found this, it's like an app that you get. And you, it has for like over 5,000 games. And yes, I had to pay a monthly fee for it, but I don't care. This one might need some more beds, because it's, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to eventually expand it out to like a bunch of tiles. I really do. I think it'd be so much fun. But I'm feeling like it's so laggy. It's getting laggier. It's not too bad right now, but if I add a 3rd tile and put 4 or 5 bases down, it's going to be unplayable, I think. So I think I'm going to go ahead and have to erase or just get rid of some bases. I'll have to pick and choose and decide which bases we get rid of. But till then, I'm gonna play it just like I have it. I'm gonna add the bedrooms to all of them, and then I'm not gonna delete any just yet. But Bad optimized game. Oh, okay. Because yeah, my computer's brand new, and it's a gaming computer. It's an Alienware by Dell. It costs like $2,400, so it should be good. I don't know a whole lot about computers, but I know some. But I know that I got a new one. I just got it in February, so my computer can't be that bad. But yeah, I see what you mean. It was a bad optimized game. Well, hopefully they can fix that. I'm gonna report that as I expanding my bases and the map, it's too laggy. You can't play. So maybe they will fix it. Yeah, exactly. So probably I need, and other people need to start saying in their bug reports that the game's too laggy, that I've added a second tile and some bases and it's almost unplayable. You can really only play with like one tile. Maybe two. Okay, I think that one's good. And then we'll catch this base. $15 tiles? Oh, wow. That's a lot, so maybe it's more that I can get, so... Because I only got two and it feels a little lag, but I think it's because I have too many bases. I really just need to have one in the north, one in the south, and then a SWAT. That's really... And a SWAT, a small SWAT base, not a big one. I made medium-sized SWAT bases. I did think of that. I said I didn't need as much SWAT. That's like... Well, this is a large. This is like being prepared for, like, I don't know, something like 9/11 to happen or something crazy like that. Like a huge disaster to respond to. They're like ready. That would be fire trucks, I know, but I just mean like a crazy, serious, big emergency. Like an invasion of a country or something. Ah, okay. See, this is my hometown as well, but it's a big city. Maybe I should have done someplace out in the country that I know, you know what I mean? That's familiar to me. My grandmother, she used to have a lake house. She's passed away already, but she used to have a lake house. That was back in the day, the greatest generation, when they did so well and they could afford to have like a summer home. No one can afford to have that anymore, right? Because she was middle class. She wasn't like rich or anything like that. Well, she saved her money. She saved it. And then she bought a bunch of properties and was flipping properties and stuff, building houses and flipping properties. But anyway, that was a long time ago when that was like a thing. You could do that and make a lot of money. But she had a lake house 100 miles north of this location. And it's a small little town. And I know it really well. Kingsland, Texas. And maybe I should have done that. Maybe I will start over and I'll do Kingsland, Texas. Yeah, that'd be fun. Because I have the whole lake there and everything and a dam. And they've since then, since the 80s, they've built up a lot more there. There's more than just like it used to be. Yeah, that's okay. Well, I don't mind. If I'm doing a different location, I don't mind. You know, restarting again. But if I'm going to do this area, yeah, maybe. Because I would like to play like a bunch of... No, I'm going to use it because I can't... Yeah, actually, let me just do that because this is, wait, continue. This is just too laggy. I can feel it just like moving around and stuff like that. It's just too much lag. And it's going to get worse. So, all right, here we go. Didn't think I was going to do this, but let me look up what's the zip code of that place. Okay. Seven eight six three nine. Okay, 78 new game. Yep. Let's see how it looks, just see. Because it's still saved, my other one is still saved. Oh, okay, relaxed and start game. It's challenging enough. The money part was frustrating, not challenging. It was the money problem is tough, but yeah.
Welcome to our team. I am delighted to welcome you.
I've done this so many times. I don't need to hear this guy. Okay. So this is how it looks. This has got one main artery road, and that's the town. And see, it's got all these trees. It's grown a lot more than what it used to be. I'm just looking at the map. Yeah, it's not, it might be easier to load this one, but I'm looking for, like, where's this road? Like, what's this road here? What's it called? It's called 1431. Yeah, that's FM 1431, right? And then it was like you go over a bridge. It's not going to show. Here's the bridge right here. And then you would drive through here. This is to get to my grandmother's house. And you drive through here, and then you come. This was all dirt roads in the 1980s. But you come here and go around, and it was like, I'm not sure exactly, because there was maybe from here we were like, there's one house and it was like ours. It's like this house right there. This one, or maybe this one right in their area. It could have been this one or this one. It was right there. I don't know because it's hard to tell on this kind of map, but yeah, it was like right there and off the lake. It was waterfront property off the lake, and we had so much good summertime. I was raised on the lake with like fishing, different types of fish. My parents, they were like fishing like professional. They had gotten up with Bass Pro and were like learned how to really fish like professional fishing. And so I was taught, like, I know how to catch all kinds of, just river fish though. I've never been ocean fishing. Yeah, it was. It was a really nice property that we had, and I grew up there. And I grew up with like, we owned a boat, and my dad would pull me behind the boat on like a ski bob, or like we had a tube, we had a ski bob. I also learned how to water ski. It was a lot of fun. You got to have a lot of upper body strength to water ski, by the way. It's tough on you. I could only, as a kid, I could only water ski for like maybe 10 minutes, and then I couldn't, my arms hurt too much. Because it's a lot of body, and your legs too. It's because it just wants to blow you back, you know what I mean? But you got to keep your legs and your arms are holding on. It's tough. Water skiing is, you got to be in shape for that. But I did it as a kid. Had a good time. Yeah, wow. And there should be a grocery store. Let me see if I remember right. Okay, so that was coming. You crossed the bridge. Where was the bridge at? Yeah, right here. This is a big, this right, by the way, they show it flat. Well, no, it's flat, but like on this side, I bet you, let's look. Well, I can't do it right now. If you look to this side, there's a giant hill. It's like a huge hill you come over, and then you come into the town. And then that's a bridge, and then you go further down, and I think it's at this intersection. there is a bank, which they all show as houses, but this is like a bank and a shopping center. Like, this is like a bank and shopping center. Yeah, these are businesses here. This might be a grocery store. Yeah, it probably will. It'll show the hill is flat though. Yeah, but yeah, and then there's some more businesses down here. I don't know what that is. That might be something new that they've built. But yeah, all along this street corner, they weren't houses. They're just depicting it as houses in here. They're businesses, but they're old buildings, so maybe they look like houses. Because they were old buildings. Alright, I want to make a large base, because we're this one, it's such a small town, we could probably get away with one large base in the middle. And where is right in the middle of the map? Probably like right here. It costs 1,600 a day. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how much it costs. Unless, which way is north south? Just like the, it's too bad at the angle, because I like to view my base like flat. Well, I don't want it at an angle like this. That's weird, you know, but I don't like it being at an angle. I want my base to be like that. Or I should just put it down and just leave it like kind of crazy, but nah, it doesn't look right for the road.
Excellent. Now connect your base to the public road. First, place an entrance at the edge of the base and then connect it to a public road.
Okay, and then we're gonna cheat because I'm sorry, I have to. It is, but this game is just crazy. I have to, I want to. It makes the game better for me. That's how I want to play. But we'll just start like they say, like we'll play and then later we'll do a SWAT. I'll just play like you're supposed to. I'm not gonna build a whole bunch of stuff. I'm only gonna put one base and a small SWAT base, and that's all that's really needed, I think. Yeah, thank you for this idea. Maybe, because I was waiting for the flow, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and it just was not happening. Yeah, build street. See, now it's letting me have the vehicle wash and all that, and before it wasn't letting me. That's weird, huh? So we'll do this instead of area, because I've been in a big city. It's just too much for it. Well, I will hire like everybody I need for this, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I think up there in real life, there's only like one volunteer fire department, so they got like maybe 2 fire trucks, and then it's the chief in an SUV, police chief in an SUV, and they don't even have a police department up there. They go county police. They don't have a city police department. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, how many do I need? 13. Oh, I don't need this one, so I could demolish this one. But they don't, that's real life. They don't even have a police department up there. There's like, my uncle also lived up there, or had a house up there. He was also very old. He was born in 1933. So they were like the generation that they got to have like the good time where the economy was so good that a middle class person could own 2 homes. You know what I mean? Whereas like nowadays it's like, yeah, most of your income is taken up by everything. You have so many bills. Like back then you only had like maybe 30% of your income went to your bills and grocery costs and everything, and 70% of your paycheck was like freed up. And I need 13, 14. So 10 cop cars, 2 police, and then 2 SWAT. So that's all I need here, right here. I gotta have that. Okay. Yep, there we go. And sidewalk, I'll just try to... I've gotten so good at building, I can just build real fast now. Because I've had to restart so many times. That it won't take long to get this. But this is such a good idea to do like a small town. And I know this small town. Not real well, but I knew where the grocery store was. I knew where my grandma's house was. I knew where the bank was at, Texas Highlands Bank. Like, doesn't King of the Hill, they live in Highlands, Texas, I believe. Yeah, they live close to Tyler, so they live up in this area somewhere. It's up near Austin, this area. This is the biggest town that they're close to, that this town's close to, is Austin. So it's in the middle of the state, but yeah, because Bobby Hill and Hank Hill and all them, they went to Tyler, Texas before. And that's up there, another small town nearby. I think so, or it's more going up north towards Dallas, but it's central though. I think Tyler. Oh, well, I've started over so many times that, dude, I'm like so fast at it now. I like know what I want to do. No, I don't. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and put a second one on there and make it look nice. There, so it's a little bit of a sidewalk buffer between the building and the thing. I like that. So you're not like, the truck's not like right against the wall, you know, yeah, gonna hit the gas pedal by accident and you slam it into the wall, right? Something like that. Okay, and I like to put in a... It's a pretty large entry room, but we'll see. If we need to scale it down, we can. Well, I could actually make it, let's make it a little nicer. This makes sense, this one. We're going to make it a little fancier. Because I think I'd make my bases too big anyway. So 1, 2, 3, and then make it. Hopefully there's enough room. Yeah, it's right in the middle of this too. I like how that is. A 3 and 3 on each side, so it's symmetric. I'm like crazy about being symmetrical, but then I can plant trees in here. Plant some small oaks in the front. That would look really nice. And then this is kind of sticks out like that. This is good. This can be the grand entrance into the station. Put doors here, doors and windows here. So there's 2 entry walkways and then some chairs around here. But yeah, then it can go up against the wall. It's fine. I'm not worried about putting trees there, but just put some trees right there. I think that would look really nice. And then, oh, we got to do I accidentally deleted that. Okay, and corridor, let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We could put some trees down there. That will look super nice. And now we're going to make our actually, I'll make them make, just thinking about how that's come out. The office. Because we'll put like 10 people in here. Yeah, let's make it go all the way down. Make it just be like that. And then we're gonna do, I'll do like a small bathroom here for them really to use. And then we're gonna do a large bathroom, but we need to do kitchen first. And kitchen doesn't have to be very big. Maybe that's a little too big. Gym, bathroom. Okay, yeah, perfect. It can connect through, but we could have a door so they can get to for toilets here, and then toilets here, and then showers in this corner. So that way it'll come, the doors you walk in on, will be a gym door, like right in here. And then it's got like a little hallway to come down. And then this is bathroom, toilets, and then shower room. And more toilets over here or something like that. But yeah, and then the shower room is let's just get that sectioned off right now. There, and that's going to be showers, and then this is toilets, toilets, showers. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we need the break room. I was going to do it maybe like this, and then bedroom down here. Can we do bedroom? Oh, that's right, we can't do it yet. I had just got it, but yeah, now I can't do it again. Okay, that's okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It looks best with 3 because it's symmetrical. 2, 3. There's like multiple doors, multi-doors. Ooh, that's gonna look so nice. Like, could be those like black style doors with the glass in it, you know, that's probably more what, instead of this looking like bedroom door looking type of deal. Okay, so then we want to put, I want to put it up here to the break room. And just one entrance is fine. And then the office people got to get in. Got to get into the kitchen. Got to get into the gym. Got to get into the bathroom. Then you could enter the bathroom from the bedrooms. That would be cool. So you could just, if you get up and you're sleeping and you got to use the bathroom real bad, like it is sometimes when you wake up, then you could just run straight to the bathroom. So this is actually a nice floor plan. And nothing's cut off, right? Nothing's cut off. You can get to everywhere with the hallway. We're just going to put the right amount that we need here. That we're going to need and stuff like that. I know what they... It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This office is way too big. I didn't have to make it this big, but 10. We don't even need all that room. Just 10 like that. And then let's put like this plant. Well, actually, let's move that. These doors are off-centered a little bit. I should just put one door in there. That's what it is. The problem is. Come on, get up and move. There we go. No, it's actually symmetrical. It works. It works like that. Yeah, I don't know what I was looking at it funny. Sometimes you look at something and it just looks wrong, and we'll put them a nice seating area in here since that's oops, bathrooms are right there. That's actually like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's get rid of those. So just make them a nice little seating area, and then put up the pin board over here or something. No windows in the place because they don't have that. And then yeah, put like a trash cans over here or something. I don't know, something like that. Couple of trash cans in there. Okay, I think we're gonna need to set up a bathrooms. I could do this. Oh, we need shower. We need doors for the interior. So put shower door here, shower door there. So you can get in from both sides, and oh, I wanted to delete it, but let me see here. Demolition, get rid of it. Oh no, it's like one space on each side. I want it to be symmetrical, so there's like 2 space on that side, 2, 1, 1. Okay, that works, and then 2 over here. It doesn't need to be so close to this one here, and that's plenty of showers. Okay, and then we're gonna do the bathrooms, which we gotta put some. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. See what I mean? I build everything too big anyway. Like, they're not going to need this many. And then I'm going to put a second bathroom over here, toilets and sinks. I always build everything like it's so much, but there's going to be a lot of people at this base too. Over 100 people. So that's what we have to consider. Yeah, thank you. That was such a good idea to do out in the country, and then I only have to do like one base, and then like a one small SWAT base. That is like such a smart idea. That goes in front of the door, so you can't put one there. Alright, that's fine. And then we can put one there. Yeah, 2 trash cans in there is fine. That's good enough. Like they really use it, right? Like they're gonna make a mess or something. Oh wait, because yeah, this one we can't do it like that. Let's see. We're going to demolish it. Let's see, demolish this one. Yes. Because I can make a handicap stall if I go this way. Now there's a handicap stall right there. If I move a toilet, that's what I was trying to do preemptively, but I put one too many. Yeah, there we go. So there's one handicap stall. Even thinking about the handicapped people. Or you could just go in there and like change your clothes in more room if you wanted to change. And have some privacy, then you can. But see what I mean? I'm like a fast builder. I could put toilets in the middle too, but I'm not going to mess with that right now because I think we have enough toilets. You know, this is like a lot of toilets for everybody. I think it's enough. Oh, wait. What happened? Yeah, I want the door there, not... That was weird. I guess it doesn't fit exactly right, so we'll have to put a trash can. It's perfect for a trash can right there. Alright, that looks very good. Let's see. Now we have to do the break room, which I like doing the break room. Because that's the main place that they'll go and they'll start swarming like bees and stuff over there. There's like so many of them. The people, they just go and always sit over here. That's 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a giant sitting area. Mitch, whatever. Okay, and then could put some. Well, this side we could do foosball tables that they don't actually use. They don't actually use foosball table. It's just for decoration. 1, 2, and then okay, yeah, I don't want to do that side. We want to do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then do. And that's what third in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess so. They have to come in and go around like that. They have to come in and go through this side, I guess. And then this side right here. Yeah, just do it like that. These aren't reachable? What? Why are they not? Oh, because they're facing the wrong way. Golly. I did them all. I didn't realize they were the wrong way. I need to zoom in more so I could... Why is it doing that? That's weird. I had them facing the right way. One, two, three, four. Let me click it instead of dragging them out. That's what I was doing. Okay. Maybe I just want to get rid of these, actually. I moved into the center here. Hey, Dr. Snuggies, I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, I have to select that one. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm starting over again. So, but because it's too laggy. The map's too laggy. When you open up a second area and start putting in the bases, you can't play. It's lagged. So I've picked a small, someone gave me a suggestion. Thank you very much. To maybe pick a small town where it's not so many houses and things for it to load. So that's what I've done. I picked a little town that I used to go every summer for when I was a child and spend time there. It was on a lake, and it was lots of fun. I guess. And it was always lots of fun, and yeah. So that's where I'm building. I guess. Let's put some plants around like that, and then we'll put down the TV. This is like a little TV watch area. Put a little lamp in there. Put a plant in the corner. It would look nice. Yeah, exactly. Well, this will be so much quicker because for this area of the city, it only needs one police department, like mixture of place. You don't need to put a bunch. It's so small. Like, there's not a lot going on in this town, so. Maybe I wanted to not have this plant there. Got a lot of room in the middle, but we can always add, if we need more chairs, we can add them in, because I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, definitely. And you could tell, like, by looking out at the city, it's going to be from this way. This is, whoops. This is south, and that's north. And so I only need like one base, because it's like there's some houses over here on the lake, waterfront property, but yeah, it's all houses mainly, and there are a few businesses along this main road, 1431, and yeah, there's some businesses off of there, but mostly it's houses in the country. There's like little rivers and stuff, and this is a cove, real nice cove. So maybe we'll get some waterfront calls or something. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. So yeah, so let's start. Let's hire, how many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 dispatchers. It wants me to order police, right? Hire police. Oh, we need a kitchen. I forgot the kitchen. Yeah. Because they get hungry. I thought I was done. Right. There, that looks nice. And then we put some plants around. Let's put the ferns. I like ferns. They look always really nice. Oh, we don't want to put too many ferns in because I got to put trash can. Well, I like to have the trash cans, even though they're just for looks, but I don't care. I have put 2 trash cans by this door, so that's cool. Oh, this is off-centered. I don't like that. The doors off-centered? No, they're not, but this is off-centered. But I lined them up with the doors. That's weird, right? This door is off-centered. That's what it is. Way off-centered. Okay, we can move it, actually. That's fine. It's not reachable just for the moment. And that can stay there. Well, actually, it has to be a double door for the bathroom because it's not symmetrical. So that's weird. Okay, demolish. We'll just get rid of that one then because I want it to be matching and look nice. Because then, yeah, you can't put this one. Put it around the corner. That's fine. They have to walk a little bit to throw away their paper towels. There's 1 here and 2 here and 3 there. There's plenty. But they actually don't do that. Oh, no, wait. Can this one go in here? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. So you can switch it from the bathroom to in the kitchen. So there we go. And this one can be deleted. Let's do a 4th one so that gives it a little more there we go. And then we want to do I like to put a TV for them to watch. And then if you don't want to watch TV, sit here or congregate in the middle. A big group of people can sit and talk. That's fun. Okay, well, oh yeah, I forgot to do windows. We gotta do windows around this place. That's the entrance. Main entrance. And it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops. Ah, I'm really messing up here. Because, yeah, I want to open up multiple maps, and I think that'd be, like, really fun. A lot of fun to, like, try to juggle from far away places, but it's just too laggy. That's the gym, and that's the bedroom when we get it unlocked. Okay. Great. Oh yeah, and I forgot to, wow, I'm like forgetting a lot of stuff here. I like to put these little chairs in the front, so if somebody comes in, like they want to come in, they're not really authorized to be here, then they can just wait up front. Like, oh, I'm waiting on somebody. No, you can't cover up that doors, duh. That's the doors. This is plenty of waiting room area. Plenty of it. Yeah, and they could also just sit here. The cops, the police and stuff, they'll just sit here too. Instead of going to, if there's not enough room here, they'll come sit here. So it's good. And then they got their own rest area and their own access to their own bathroom. And then everybody else can use this bathroom or that one too. Because it's going to be from the bedroom, but yeah. And then the showers and yep. It looks good. Oh wait, we could put a fern. This actually might be a nice time to use that, like the Musia plant, because you can stick it here in the corner. Because otherwise you could never use those big plants if they take up so much room. So yeah, put some big ones in there. That looks great. Okay, now we're ready to hire 2 emergency dispatchers. Don't I have to order police first? But okay, 2 emergency dispatchers, which we're just going to hire a bunch. Because we got the money. We need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, police. How many police? Buy your first 2 vehicles. Buy at least 2 vehicles. Okay, well we're gonna wait. We need to unlock a bunch of stuff too. Okay, and then police. Might as well unlock it. Might as well get it all going, right? Now we can buy police officers, or not buy police officers, but buy police cars. That's what I mean. Police. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2 squad cars. I know that's 32 police we gotta hire. That's 10. I know my numbers because I've done this so many times. I've had to restart over. I've memorized it all. I need 32. We're almost there. Just 2 more. Cops. And let's get advanced ones. Advanced, advanced. Okay. Oh, it's fire department. Whoops. It must be higher fire department. Advanced, advanced. Okay. And then we need how many fire trucks? Oh yeah, we got I know how many we get. We get 2 of these. 5 of these. 1 water tender. Okay, and then that's going to be 59 employees. Not vehicles. What? Here they all come. Yeah.
It looks like you're ready to go. Your first emergency call will certainly come soon.
Not quite. Rescue. Oh, buy and rescue people for. Ah. You only need 19 rescue people, so might as well just go ahead and get. Ah.
Take care of the other tasks that also need to be done and are displayed in your to-do list.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fire these people. Here we go. Dismiss. I'm messing up, and now it's like I don't want to take calls. I want to fix this.
A medical emergency has been reported in prison. Treatment must be administered in the presence of the police. Location, Prison Covenant Lane.
Because I only need 2 doctors. Okay, and then this novice doctor could hit the road. Okay, so we just got 2 doctors, right? Ay, ay, ay. And then, just let me edit it and just stop. Stop, stop, stop. Rescue. We only need to have 19 rescue, so we need to have paramedic. 1, Advanced paramedic, advanced paramedic, advanced paramedic. That's 19. And fire department, we need to keep going with them. Medically emergency is gonna have to wait because I want to get my things ready. Okay, they're all ready, and now we gotta buy the ambulances. Let's see, we're gonna get 2 of those and 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, well that's everybody. But now I gotta make sure they all got a full load of people here, and then I like to assign them to spots, but we don't have time for that because we got medical emergencies and shit going on already. So it's just like that's why I want to build my base fully first and then start taking calls. So I want my trucks fully staffed. They do a better job. Especially out here, we're trying to wing it and be the only 2 of us, you know? There should be... Oh, it's 2 doctors? I need 4 doctors. My bad. Okay, rescue. So we'll get 2 more doctors. I want advanced ones. That's right, 2 per vehicle. Okay, I think everybody's ready to go. We got the squad cars set up, and then these are all done. Okay, we don't have time to assign spaces to them, but let's zoom out. We got medical emergency in a prison. Oh, wow. Yeah, then what's the other one? I don't like how it's crooked. I want to keep the map up and down north south, but I don't like that it's crooked now. It's kind of weird, but I'll get used to it. Record parking offenses. And up here, like in the country, they never build prisons like right in the city. They build that crap away in the middle of nowhere, so if they escape, they're in the middle of nowhere. They build the prisons in the middle of nowhere. When I lived in Las Vegas, I didn't live too far from the mega police base that O.J. Simpson was at. But still, it was like, because I was on the outskirts of town, I was in the suburb on the outskirts of North Las Vegas. And then it went further out, and there was a military base, and then just past the military base was a prison. And that's where O.J. Simpson was. So I wasn't too far away from him. Yeah, he was in prison there at the time that I was there. So it was interesting. All I want to do is when we catch a break, I want to just assign them in their own parking spaces. That's the last thing I'd want to do. All right, well, we can play now, and now we can add another square, because I know I can handle this. Or we can add another square. That'd be cool to let me just look and see what I just want to see what it looks like in this area. So this whole town is actually a good one to... This doesn't really have anything. It's nothing to unlock. But this one would be fun. This is more town and then more of the... It's a lake, but it's like a river. It's a big... It's, This one right here in this section is where the Llano River is called Llano River and the Colorado River meet. They call this area the Llanorado. The Llanorado. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, unlocking these 3 would be good. And then I don't know if you unlock like this one, will it let you unlock like this one and this one, this one and this one? Because then it would make sense to unlock that, because you can't only get there. You have to unlock this one to get to this one, because you can't, because there's a river. So you have to unlock this to get to there. We could just unlock this now, because it's nothing on there. I want to see, and then go back and see about adding, and then see what it looks like adding the other section. It won't let me just scoot over to that next section, because this is like what? There's nothing. There's just this little bit of the road up top.
Ambulance 5 has arrived at medical emergency in prison and is awaiting instructions.
And hospital? There's no hospital here. You had to go to Austin for a big hospital. There'll be like there's somewhere like in a small clinic. They'll have like a clinic out there, but if you need to go to the hospital, you gotta go to Austin. Because that was the thing, like my uncle was living up there, and he was getting older as he got older, and he was starting to have strokes, and he had to be, for every time he had like a stroke, he had to be airlifted to Austin, and it was costing like, it was like $5,000 for the helicopter ride. And so, and their insurance was covering some of it, but not all of it. And so he had to move a town. He couldn't stay there, because he was just having a lot of strokes, and but they was recovering, stroke recover. He was just doing that like quite a lot.
The patient in prison was given medical treatment.
All right, he was in his 70s and 80s and stuff like that. Yeah, now I want to see research about expanding. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, you can. Looky. So you could go here. I'm not going to open up another one, but go over here. This is part of a nature preserve. Oh, now it lets me look around. Yeah, now this is a lake, right? I think this is up here where Buchanan Dam, Lake Buchanan. Yeah, Buchanan Dam right here. Buchanan Dam, and this is Lake Buchanan. So we're a part of like on the river, but this whole area right through here, well, this area in particular, they call it LBJ Lake area, because Lyndon B. Johnson, one of our presidents in the United States, he used to have a summer place up here as well. All those people, like the Greatest Generation folks, they all had summer homes and stuff. Because when I tell people that, like, oh yeah, my grandma had a summer home and we used to go there every summer on the lake, and people think they're like rich, but nah, she was like middle class. Lots of people had summer homes. And it was a 2-bedroom little house that my grandpa and my grandma's brothers built themselves. They built it themselves. They were part of that generation, you know. They knew how to do all that. There's just a 2-bedroom little small house. Just enough to, you know, have fun. Big front yard. We mainly sat because they had no air conditioning. So yeah, because it was an old house. You sat outside most of the time. We had big trees, shade trees up by the lake, and the water, the air coming off the water would be cooler. So you just sit outside. That's mainly what we did. Check radar control. Okay. Radar control. It should be 2 police officers. I didn't unlock SWAT yet, did I? Okay, yeah, let's just keep them locked, because we will do SWAT and maybe put a base. I hate to do that to him, put it over here or something. They're a nice little neighborhood for a SWAT base, but like this is in the middle of town where it's all businesses, so that's better.
Attention,
Maybe
storm.
here is SWAT base.
Strong winds can uproot trees, damage gas pipes, and cause power cuts.
Don't worry, why not? Build a SWAT base next door. Just a little one. Build like a little SWAT base right here. Just have them both together, joint base. Cause it's pretty in the middle, you know, for the whole thing. And this right here, I mean, yeah, look, this you only got this road right here. Texas Avenue. That's new. This is all new. They're building homes out this way. That wasn't there before when I was a kid. A lot of it's grown and changed.
Roof tiles are threatening to fall onto the street from a residential building. Eliminate the hazard as quickly as possible. Location, Rose Hill Drive.
Well, it doesn't matter where it is. I just have one base. That's right. Loose tile roof. Send one ambulance, because just in case someone's hurt, it fall on somebody.
Heart attack was reported. Location, Tenderfoot Drive.
Send a ladder truck because we know we're gonna need it. Just in case. Well, just in case, because sometimes they're like, oh, it's on the second floor. Haha. Or, you know, I always send a fire department because then it's like, but they're putting in that additional chance. It's that bottom one that you spawn off of it. When your mission create that additional chance that, oh, wait, it's on the second floor. Oh, wait, they need to bust down the door.
Ladder truck 2 has arrived at loose roof tiles, storm damage, and is awaiting instructions. Hazard has been eliminated.
Okay, it didn't have to bust down the door or anything, so that one's being a straightforward heart attack. They can get in real easy. Flooded basement? Let's send this guy. He's out already.
Medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Yeah, and I also play for stats. That's what instead of playing for letting money be the thing that makes me, yay, I've accomplished something. I earned more money. It's, yay, I have better response time. I've got a better mission completion time. I've got, you know, things like that. Employee satisfaction is high. Those are the things that I'm basing my success off of, not off of money. And I think it's just fun to take calls and just assign them. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't really need a reward, really, to be honest with you. That's why I like look at it and I like whatever with the stats. I'm like whatever. I don't care. Because really, it's just fun assigning the police and the ambulance and trying to figure out what they'll need and stuff, and it's just fun. I don't know, I'm weird, I guess. Full repay, yeah, full repay that. Well, it says I could take out a $200,000 loan. Wow, I don't need to, but yeah. Where my weekly balance is still like almost like $1 million in the hole. See what I mean? It's lopsided for the. It's not right. Oh yeah, they're going to the hospital. I was wondering, like, where are they going? I guess next go south. That would be good. So I can stay in a straight line.
Has been reported. The fire must be extinguished. Location: Purple Sage Lane. It is unclear whether there are still people inside the building, so the building must be searched.
I wish because I'm like, still, I'm like, where are they? Where are they? You know, I can't just go boom, boom, boom. How many fire trucks I want? Because they're scattered all over the place, and I can't stand it. But yeah, this is a doctor, just in case they try to surprise me with something.
Neighbors report hearing cries for help coming from an elderly person in a nearby apartment.
Uh-oh.
Speak with the caller and locate the apartment. Location: Raven Acres Drive.
We should have a, let's see, a helpless person in their apartment, and what if they're on the second floor? That's why I have 2 of these trucks. This one should have 2 people. I hired 4 doctors, so why is it like that? I don't know why it's like that. Okay. Then we're going to have 2 missions up here. We got flooded basement somewhere else down here. Oh, yeah. Where's flooded basement at? Oh, flooded basement's complete because it ain't way up here in the woods. Okay. Unless they're going to say a campsite fight way out there. It could. Forest fire, right? Register a missing persons report? Where is that at? Oh, right here. Okay, yeah, missing persons report. We just need to send 1 for that. It only takes 1 person. It thinks it's faster with 2, but it only takes 1 person to do that.
Specialized equipment.
That's what I thought. And so we brought him.
The person found has sustained minor injuries from a fall and also appears to be somewhat disoriented due to dehydration.
Uh-oh.
They require basic medical care.
Are you kidding me? This is gonna be Kentucky search for people.
Gas station. There is a high risk of explosion. The fuel pumps should be cooled to prevent an explosion. Location: 1431.
I keep clicking the wrong thing. Assign task, extinguish. That one should extinguish the fire now that it's got.
Be completely cleared. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task task conduct a search for people and are waiting for new instructions.
Now we've got a big gas station fire, so...
Chimney has been swept. Now the embers need to be extinguished. The person has received medical treatment. The embers were extinguished. There are no more people in the building.
Ladder truck, that's what we need over there. Okay, I think that should be good enough. I didn't send a doctor, but the 2 regular ambulances should be plenty. Two police car, maybe we need more, I don't know, because they're gonna ask us to like question witnesses and secure the area. Then there's a crowd. Maybe I need to do a couple more. No, they're on the way to gas station fire. You go to gas station fire, and you go to gas station fire, and so same with you, gas station fire. All right, so we will send the doctor just in case. Okay, that one will end on its own. We got fire truck to extinguish. This one to traffic closure. Yeah, don't look at it. I'm glad I sent some more cops because they were gonna need it. Where's my base at, by the way? Oh, it's right behind my base.
Questions about the cause of the fire.
Just send a squad car.
The shop was successfully extinguished. The damage must be recorded.
They're coming. It's just gotta give them a chance. They're in the country, so it takes a little longer.
To prevent an explosion.
We need more cops to question and control the crowd and all that, so we're waiting on them. One fire truck's due. Oh, he's here quick. Good. Crowd control. Squad car.
Several rescued persons require medical attention.
That's what I thought.
One person with minor injuries was rescued.
No, we don't need them anymore. Okay, Evan, you go to injured person and a police car going to assist damage.
The rescued person who was slightly injured received medical attention. The injured
It's
received
almost
medical
done.
treatment.
Yay! We got it.
Would like to have proper beds to get a good night's sleep.
Yes, they
you can now
would.
fulfill their wish and add a bedroom to your base. There, tired employees lie down in bed and recover completely, in contrast to
I like this
sitting
guy's voice that they
during which
picked.
they only regain up to 80% of their energy.
Reminds me of like Morgan Freeman or something like that. Ah. Oh wait, I like to do it like this. Hang on. I want to do 1, 2, 3. That is a light protector. So when you come in, it's like a privacy door. So when you come in, this door shuts. You're in this room, and it has a dimmer light, and then you walk into this because this room is going to be a dark room. It doesn't need to be, but I just want it to be like that. Because that would be the right thing to do. Wow, what am I doing? I'm just like everywhere. I'm trying to do it too fast is what I'm doing. Trying to be like, hurry up, put the beds down, they're tired. Come on, there. This should be plenty of room. We don't need to put beds in the middle, I don't think. And now put that one there, and actually not put one here, because it's like you're still going to catch that light from across the way. It's no fun. There's a dresser. Not dresser, nightstand. That's what I want. Oh. Wrong way. Or if they're sticking out the wrong way. Okay, that's it. That's all we need. We'll watch them go to sleep. Well, actually, first let me be right back. We're about 2 hours in, so let me take my first 5-minute break. I need to use the bathroom. So I shall be right back.
residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the area around the building. Location, Wood Forest Road. Several residents witnessed the incident and should be interviewed. Building is on fire and needs to be extinguished. Location, 1431. A crowd of people is formed around the burning building. Injured people have been located and require treatment. The fire has been successfully extinguished. The crowd is now at a safe distance from the fire. The injured person has received medical treatment. The perpetrator was successfully arrested. The witness statements were recorded. Concerned residents reported cries for help coming from a neighboring apartment. Location, Rose Hill Drive. emergency services must gain access to the apartment. The door was not opened for the emergency services. Another way in must be found. The damage caused by the deployment must be recorded. Access to the apartment was gained and an injured person was found. Ambulance 3 has arrived at medical emergency behind closed doors and is awaiting instructions. The damage was documented. Fire Engine 2 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions. The injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital. A crowd of people has gathered, making the work of the emergency services more difficult. Attention heat wave. High temperatures lead to more health problems. Slippery surface caused by an oil spill was reported at an intersection. Location 1431. The crowd was successfully brought under control. The cat has been rescued. The oil spill has been successfully cleaned up. Fire accompanied by heavy smoke in an underground parking garage was reported. Location, Ranch to Market Road 2900. Person is missing in the rear area of the underground parking garage. Visibility is severely restricted. smoke has been confirmed. The surrounding area should be searched for the source of the fire. Emergency responders have located the source of the fire. The fire must be extinguished. The fire has been successfully extinguished. Injured person suffered more severe injuries and is now being treated by another emergency service. additional task and is awaiting instructions. Roof tiles are threatening to fall onto the street from a residential building. Eliminate the hazard as quickly as possible. Location Timbridge Road. Complains of shortness of breath following an insect bite. Location subway. Ladder Truck 1 has arrived at loose roof tiles, storm damage, and is awaiting instructions. Police Patrol Car 7 has arrived at neighborhood dispute and is awaiting instructions. The hazard has been eliminated. The witness statements were recorded. Is reported missing after a front door was left open. Gather information from the parents to determine the next step. Location, Revent Acres Drive. The dispute was successfully de-escalated. Injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital. start the search. The missing toddler was successfully located in their own home, and no further assistance is required. The water was turned off. Further damage was prevented.
So much for waiting if you were or just joining me. Well, thank you very much. But I do think, to be honest, I've been playing this game so much. I've been playing it like all week long, right? And I'm kind of just sick of it. I was thinking about going back and playing more, and I was like, well, I can open up another square, another tile, and build another base, but I just really don't feel like it. I've done what I've done today. I played for a couple of hours, like I said I was, and I said I was going to make missions, but I don't think I want to even do that. I think I need to give this game a break. I'm getting a little tired of it. So I've never played this game, Drain Sim, and I bought it a while back when it was new, and now it's been out for quite a few months. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the stream and then start a new stream for Drain Sim and play that for a couple of hours for y'all. And I don't have many people watching me anyway on this, so it doesn't really matter. But let's say. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it for all my chatters out there. Dr. Snuggies, Sukti on tour. Let's see, anybody else chat to me today? That was it. So thank you so much for chatting with me and watching. I really appreciate it for everybody out there. I stream 7 days a week, full time, starting at 1 p.m. Central US time. And you can join my Discord, which I have it pinned on top of the chat. And then you can find out exactly like when I'm streaming, if I'm running late, or if I'm going to stream early. That happens too. You can also like put on there like requesting like for me games for me to you would like me to play, or anything you'd like to give me tips or tricks or anything for a game in particular or something about me my whole stream that you would like to see different. So that's a great place. So my Discord. Thanks so much, everybody, and I'll see anyone that's watching. Maybe I'll see you back here in a few minutes for Drain Sim. All right, bye bye.